Hi, it's Cynthia again. I'm going to be talking about word stress today, which is a little bit different than syllable stress. Some people call it word stress, and some people call it sentence stress. And as I've said before in previous videos, that word stress and stress in general is a very important part of the English language. It's an element that you cannot remove from the language. It's just as important, maybe even more so than pronunciation or other aspects of the language. So that's why a lot of accent reduction specialists, teachers as myself, focus on stress. It's actually a very fascinating part of the language, and it changes. And it's one of the things that native speakers learn from a very young age. And for non-native speakers coming into the language after they've become somewhat fluent, want to reduce their accent or sound more native, this is one of the final frontiers that you must conquer. So what is word stress? Okay, well, this is what word stress is. It has to do with intonation and stress. How to say a word, such as contract and contract. Each of those words are spelled the exact same way. The first one is a verb, contract. The second, a noun, contract. So all too often I'm really surprised to see how teaching stress can improve the quality of the spoken language of a non-native speaker. It really gives them insight into an aspect of the language that they never learned before in an ESL class. So what I'm going to do is teach you about word stress, why it's important, and then I'll give you a few sample sentences and see if you can recognize the stress pattern. Once again, stress changes depending on what you want to say, how you'd like to say it. Okay, so let's talk about content words. Content words are nouns, principal verbs, adjectives, and adverbs. These are important content words. Content words make up the sentence. Without content words, you have no meaning. Without nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs, you really have no sentence. You don't have the meat and potatoes of a sentence. So what else makes up parts of a sentence? Well, we have the rest of the words. Those are called function words. Okay. Function words are usually determiners, articles, auxiliary verbs, prepositions, conjunctions, and pronouns. And these are the words that if you remove them from the sentence, you can still understand somebody's meaning just on the content words. Function words are strictly to make the sentence grammatically correct and make it work. It helps the reader direct the nouns, verbs, and adjectives and adverbs. Okay, I'm going to give you a sample of some sentences. John is coming over tonight. We are going to work on our homework together. Ecstasy is an extremely dangerous drug. We should have visited some more castles when we were traveling through the back roads of France. Jack bought a new car last Friday. Okay, this is an example of how a native person sounds when they're reading. Oftentimes, people may misunderstand meaning, okay? The White House or the White House. Do you hear the difference in stress? The first sentence, the White House, we are stressing the word white, which means the White House, which is where, of course, our President Obama lives right now, the President of the United States. When I say the White House, I'm stressing the word house. I'm saying it longer, louder, or with more emphasis. And this stress is the difference in English. It tells the listener, the native English speaker and listener, what your meaning is. Word stress is very important, and also content words are very important to sentences. So always remember to stress your content words. Nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs. All the rest of the words are not important. Thank you, and I hope this was helpful. Have a nice day.